Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. Today we're going into Goodwill, and what we're going to do is look for things that people have considered junk and donated them to Goodwill, and I will purchase the things that I believe will either sell on eBay or go into my own home decor. So starting out with this little clay piece, it was a little hobbyist item. That vase was modern. I like that little, well, it was a very large vase. And here, I believe, was an ice bucket with some, I don't know if those are glasses or if they're planters. I don't know what those were, but this little Italian piece was hand painted and very brightly colored, looked like a football mouth. I decided not to get that. We're into the clear glass, and this has a big chip. Well, it's not even a chip, it's a break. And I'm looking for a sterling mark on that ring holder. I didn't see one. I think these champagne glasses with the black stem, I think they're pretty. There was just one, so I did not obviously put it in my cart. And that piece, I don't know what that was. And then various bowls and candlesticks and cups. This was a sugar dish, I believe, very lightweight. Looked like stainless steel. And onto the cups and the plates and the mugs and whatever that is. That was a cute little cat mug. I almost think I should have gotten that. And here's a pottery piece. It was hand signed. Very great condition for $2.99. I did put it in my cart for a little while. However, there was just one, and I don't believe there was a high resale value on that with just one cup, so I put it back. I have the window open, so you may hear some people working in their yard. Leaves are falling. Here is a Mexican hand-blown goblet. There was just one of those. And plastic. Hashtag anti-plastic. And this blue sky striped cherry bowl, $3.99. It was very pretty, and I did consider purchasing it, but it again didn't have a very high resale value to it. I thought these red martini glasses, they were very thin and very lightweight, but I just thought they were beautiful. However, hard to ship, so I wouldn't consider shipping those unless they were worth $1 million. They'd get free shipping. And these Austrian, this is a sugar bowl, an Austrian sugar bowl, beautiful gold gilding on it, hardly anywhere at all. That was $1.99. And then the creamer, which had a gold spoon, and I don't think the spoon went with it. But again, very beautiful condition, $2.99 for that. So a total of $5 for the set. This I thought was Blue Mountain pottery, possibly, but hand painted by a hobbyist. What else do we have here? I should have looked at that flat teapot back there, that red one. But I picked this one up. It did have a signature on the bottom. I couldn't make it out, but it is beautifully glazed on the sides and on the inside. I don't know if it's modern or not. But I held on to it for a short period of time. And these are Pier 1. I thought these were very pretty. And if I could have found additional pieces, I would have purchased them. However, those are the only 3. You will see them in my cart, but I put those back too. I'm trying to be smart about these things, but I'm not sure if I am. So correct me if I'm wrong on any of these things. I'd be happy to hear it. Oh, my cart got away from me. This was signed. It was a pretty piece of pottery, but it looks like it was a bean pot and needed a lid, which the conspiracy continues on. And this, I thought, was either a utensil holder or a vase, but it had a flower. It said flower on the front, which means that would have had a lid too. I could tell right away those were worn, so I didn't even pick those up. But what else do I pick up? Let's see. Yeah, I thought this had a really great design. It slants to one side. Sugar bowl, but it didn't have a creamer to it. This I thought had some age to it with the felt on the bottom. The felt was coming off, but see now, is that a signature? I really loved it. I did, and I think I can get that calcium out of there with some vinegar and dish soap, but I really liked it, so I put that in my cart. And now we're browsing the lamps, these cylindrical, is that a word? Cylinder lamps with a thistle motif on it. Some brass lamps, all kinds of lamps, but nothing that I am interested in. I'm more looking for a mid-century type lamp. And fiberglass shades. So, and here we are in the clock section with nothing that I picked up. All right, we're going to be in the art section for a little while. And I really didn't have a whole lot of time in this store. I was just on a little lunch break from the hospital. My mom had surgery, so while she rested, I went down the street to this Goodwill. And I saw this pretty cool looking Native American, looks like a cross stitch. And on his headdress are some pom-pom type things. Now, I thought this was really wonderful. I did look it up, and it is a piece that goes for about $25. They do have kits on eBay for sale also. That was pretty cool ship print. I I really do not know anything about art, but I do know a signature is a good thing. I do know you look at the back to see if there's age. And of course the frame. I thought this was such a vibrant, beautiful piece. It looked like an older frame. And the orange, I don't know if those are, I don't know what kind of flowers they are, and I'm not really sure what's going on here. Oh, that's what I'm doing. I'm putting you down. So Claude Beleau, Bleau. And I didn't see any sold comps for him. So, and then these are modern. They're very high quality made baskets from Shanghai. But I didn't want to spend $16.99 and I think $29.99. These glasses, I was looking for George Briard on it. His glassware sells for good money. Oh, and then guess what I found? An Artisana Rancanata eagle. Oh, but look at his beak. It's totally chipped off, and then on his wing, right by my palm, it's very damaged. I was bummed out, and I put him back. The silver inlaid candy dish, or it was pretty, but this was lightweight. It was kind of cool. Had a cow on the top. I found this really neat teapot. Cow Jumped Over the Moon. It's by Department 56, and it was neat for $4.99, and I put it in my cart. I'm checking around for any kind of damage. Very neat. Oh yeah, this owl clock. I thought this was really super neat. And even though it had a rusty mechanism there where you put the batteries, I thought, okay, I'll think about it, and I'll put you in my cart. I got a good amount of items hanging out in my cart right now. This is where I decide for $2.99. I ended up putting it back on the shelf. What am I looking at? Oh, creamer. They did have a lot of pottery in this store. $4.99, I believe, for that. And I really thought this this Mexican pottery mug was so pretty, different. But then I looked inside, and someone used it as a pen receptacle. And it is labeled Cancun, but if it was clean inside, I would have gotten it anyway. But pen marks are relatively hard to get out. So I just, you know what I did? You saw it. I wish I had more time. I was just kind of skimming around. And these are treasure craft. We all love treasure craft. And the man who wrote the book on it. So batter, butter, vinegar, and oil. And I think it would have been about $16 to purchase the whole thing, but there were chips and dips and stuff. So, and then I was going to take a piece of vegetable out of there, but they're all glued in there tight in this basket. $6.99, and there was a chip on it. It's so frustrating when you find something like that Artisania rancanata eagle, and it's like, yes, I found one in the wild, and then it's chipped. Oh well, there'll be others, I'm sure. This is one of those butter holders where you put butter up in the lid on the inside and then a little bit of water on the bottom, and it's supposed to keep your butter fresh. I've never tried one, but look at this seal, missing an eye. Menorah to rivet. Sorry if I'm making you dizzy. And then I found an Eldrith for $1.99 a horse. Eldrith, what? But guess what? Yeah, you probably see it. Chip on the ear. Grr. Piece of art glass. I think that was Department 56. Bunnies. I think these are Homeco. $3.99 a piece, so a little too spendy for me. This was really pretty, carved out of wood. Mother Mary and Jesus and Joseph. A Mexican piece. My cart looks really full, doesn't it? These were really heavy. I'm not sure if it was crystal or not, but there were 3 angels. And then I don't know anything about this Brent Harker pottery. I thought it was just for 99 cents. I thought I would just research a little bit. I thought that was a cute ashtray. I thought this was so pretty. Look at the frog on the toadstool. Yep, there you saw it. You saw it. It's a Portugal plate. Oh, I was so devastated. I'm not sure if that says Red Wing on it. This piece was very intriguing for only $2.99. I should have just bought it and looked it up later, but those go for about $25 a piece. Now look at this. Another piece of Eldwood. And what I found was that the part it covers up the bottom is taped on there, so I'm not even sure it goes with it. But there was no price on it. And guess what? Not a chip to be found. Aren't these just adorable? I know a lot of people who would like those, actually. Those are they would be cool for Halloween. I missed that nativity set. I thought maybe this would be left in. Okay. And here you see what I actually purchased.